Gators. Florida has alligators. And we're probably going, where can I avoid these alligators but still enjoy Florida? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about all about Florida, where the gators are and where they're not. So stick around. What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in the Destin-Fort, Walton Beach area. That's right here in Northwest Florida. If this is your first time to our channel, we do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know about our area. And as a military vet and as a now military spouse, I've moved so many different places. And every time I moved somewhere, there was always such a lack of information of where to move to and what to anticipate. That's why we created this channel for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that little bell so you're notified every single time we got a new video coming out. Now, honestly, we get tons of phone calls, emails, texts from people that are looking to move to this area, got some questions, and well, we absolutely love it. So go ahead, give us a call, text, email, that number and email that you see on the screen. That's the best way to get a hold of us. Go ahead and reach out to us, and we'd be happy to help any way that we can. We got your back when moving to our area. So let's go ahead and get into what we're talking about here is gators. Yep, Florida's got them gators, those alligators. Woohoo! All right. So a lot of time people get a little freaked out about these animals, but I want to share something with you. Now, alligators, by and large, they're pretty shy animals, and well, I guess they're not animals, right? Anyway, reptiles that typically want to avoid human contact, right? So they like to hang out mostly in fresh or brackish water. If you're not sure what brackish water is, it's where you have a mixture of sea and fresh water. And typically they'll hang out around vegetation-filled areas. Now, those are typically rivers, lakes, and some other bodies of water that you're going to find here. So they're actually pretty easy to avoid. So where can I avoid gators? If I'm moving here to Florida, I just don't want them, where do I go to? First off, I'm going to say don't go to Gainesville. I mean, that's just the home of the Florida Gators. University of Florida. Sorry. Actually, it didn't actually get their mascot name for nothing. There are a lot of gators in that specific area, but I couldn't avoid the joke. But seriously, the best place is somewhere inland. So the further away from water you're going to get is going to be your best source to get away from these, just period. So if you're not around a lake, if you're not around a river, and the further away that you're going to get, less chance that you're going to see these things. So where do I find them? So if you're looking at a map or you're just familiar with Florida, here's some of the worst places to go. So the most southern tip of Florida, which is the Florida Everglades, as well as Miami and Fort Lauderdale, all in that area down there, that's probably the most frequent that you're going to find alligators throughout the entire state of Florida. Okay, that also extends all the way down to certain parts of the Keys as well. Now, going up, there's a small pocket as well by Tampa and St. Petersburg area. We also have the Kissimmee and Kissimmee Lakes area. Now, if you look at that area and you see the Kissimmee Lakes, just like I had mentioned before, those freshwater and brackish water, and just having pockets of that all around, well, that's a nice area for gators. Also, Titusville and Cocoa Beach areas, that's the area just south of Orlando, does have a good amount of gators as well, and it is considered one of the most severe areas to go to. All right, if you're looking for an area with moderate amount of gators, well, here you go. The north kind of central areas, and I'm talking about Jacksonville to Tallahassee, there's not a whole lot of water in there, but there are some throughout. You're going to see a moderate level, from moderate to severe chance, we'll say, of actually running into them. Do note that some areas due south still do have that high risk area, and you'll see that coming from Jacksonville over. There'll be a couple of pockets of kind of high to extreme areas where you could find gators, but for the most part, there's not that much. And if you're going over to northwest Florida, where we're at, there's not a whole lot, but there are some moderate areas to keep in mind. Escambria County, which is the furthest county out, the furthest west that you can go in Florida. And there are some areas just north of Panama City. So you're going to find those in those areas. But other than that, most everything's going to be low risk. So let's talk about those low risk areas. Almost all, with those two exceptions I just mentioned, all of northwest Florida, west of Tallahassee, is all low risk. If you look, it's in the green zone. Okay? I can tell you that I've been here and in this specific area, and I've only seen one gator the entire time that I've been here for over half a decade. So I haven't seen anything in there. I've heard stories of a couple, but they're usually just in the brackish water. But we haven't had any sightings. I couldn't tell you the last time that we did. And then the locals will come out, and then the gator disappears. It's weird. But yeah, there's not a whole lot in this area. If you're thinking about moving to northwest Florida, the gator thing is just not something you need to worry about. Now, also, if you're going to Central Florida, there are some great places to go to avoid them as well. There are some what we'll call green pockets where you have the lowest possible risk. Some nice areas too. We have West Palm Beach area, actually very low for gators. And going on to the other side, we also see Sarasota, and Siesta Key is also another little pocket that you will have a very low chance of getting into gator country. So that's really all that we have for this one of where to avoid gators in Florida. Hopefully this was informative and you can go ahead and keep away from the gators altogether. Or if you see them, just avoid them, period. But if you have any questions about any of the information that I put here, or you want to share your own gator story, go ahead, leave it here in the comments below down here. I love hearing from you guys. Please do keep it positive, but go ahead and leave them here below. And of course, if you're moving to Florida and you need somebody to help guide you, if you're not moving to our area, we can at least guide you with a great real estate agent to go to. But if you are moving to Northwest Florida, please give us a call, text, email. The one that you see on the screen, that's going to be the best way to get a hold of us. And we'd like to help out any way that we possibly can. But again, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here with eXp Realty, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.